Hi, this is Tom Johnson, the Dean of Distance Education for Grace College of Divinity. I want to thank you for being a part of our ministry and helping to equip world changers, and I so appreciate all that you're doing. I want to introduce you to the info page. This is a very important document that will help your student engage early and engage often with your class. Remember that we're called not just to equip them academically, but also to equip them spiritually. And so as we're developing our courses and as we're teaching our courses, we want to do everything with an excellent spirit and with an excellent attitude so that they can see what we expect of them. We want to hold them to the same standard we hold ourselves to. And so once the student comes to this course page, they may find the information they need to succeed, or they may become very frustrated. You remember that we're tracking a couple of different students, and Jack has been one that's very frustrated. He is in the military, wants to be a chaplain, believes that's God's call for his life, and but at the same time, the Army wants him to be in Germany for 6 weeks, and so he's signed up for this course. He's excited about it, but he needs the information so he can take the equipment with him necessary to be successful. And he comes to this page hoping to find it because I sent an email out telling him it would be here, and now he finds nothing. He is greatly disappointed and even more frustrated than before. So I'm going to take a couple of minutes and fill this out for him, and of course you'll do the same thing based on your course and on the criteria that I talk about. So my courses are often listed online, and so I'm going to set my course as meeting on Monday. I'm going to leave it for 8 a.m. To 9 a.m. Because mine are online, it just simply states, it helps my students know that Monday morning at 8 o'clock, all the new material will be available for them, and they can start the fresh week of assignments, okay? And so in my case, I'll choose the online, but if you're teaching on the main campus, you may choose the educational building, in which case they may have already assigned room 214 to you, and if that's the case, that's where you would go. But again, I'm online, so I'm going to choose the online class, and I just have to choose online again, and now I can add the meeting, and I can click save, and it'll show up right there. Now my student knows that the class will begin at 8 a.m. every Monday morning, and he can get what he needs. Now in my case, because it's an online class, my students definitely need access to the internet. And I guess I should say they're going to need a computer as well. And of course they could use a tablet or device. But now I've saved that, and so my student won't show up into my class without a computer, which he couldn't anyway, or tell me he can't do the work because he doesn't have internet, because these things have been spelled out for him very early. In fact, at Grace College of Divinity, we want you to fill this out the minute that it goes online. Well, not the minute, but I want you very early, once you know your course is listed, to go ahead and fill this information out, because students are looking for it. They're excited and they want to get engaged. Next, they need a book. And I don't know about you, but I've already picked my book out, and I can't remember all the information to list it. I can't remember the ISBN number or the title. So I'm going to go to Amazon, which is the seller of all things, and I've chosen the title of the book I want, and I'm going to go ahead and copy that title. And I'll go back over to my course, and I'll paste that. I'll hit search. And once I search, it gives me a list of all the occurrences of that book. This is the one I want. And so I want it to be a required textbook, so I'll make sure that's ticked, and I will hit it. Now the student knows, Jack knows that he needs this particular textbook to succeed in my class. And perhaps I want to give him another textbook. This one also, I'll go to Amazon. This is a textbook that I like to refer my students to because it has some very good insight as to how our interpretation process came about. And so once again, I'm going to click that. I'm going to post it. I'll hit search. This time I'm not going to make it a required resource. They can buy the book or borrow the book, or they don't have to at all. I just think it would enhance their study. And so I'm going to say that that one's not required, and so it's going to show up as an optional textbook. The next piece of information that's vital is, of course, the syllabus. And so I'm going to go and pull the syllabus. I already have it saved. It's already prepared. I'm going to pull the syllabus. I'll hit open. Now it's going to automatically load. I can also drag and drop that, or I can import it from a different course. I'll say done. And now my student can go straight to that syllabus by clicking the button. And even though he can't get into the course, he can know everything about that course he needs to know. And so he'll be able to see my textbook, he'll be able to see my learning objectives, what I hope that he will learn by the end of the course, and then he'll see the assignments and how they relate to the learning objectives. He'll see how I'll give him a description of each assignment, so he knows that in advance, as well as the weight, the grading weight of those assignments. And I'll also give him a class schedule, so he'll know that week 1, this is the information he needs to work with, and this is the assignments that are going to be due, and that goes on through to week 16. So now Jack has everything he needs to be successful. He can look on his information page once he logs into his internet, into his Populi, and he'll see everything he needs. Thank you for serving. Thank you for caring about our students and being an excellent teacher. God bless you.